So here, at the beginning, I talked about how a lot of people raising capital evolve from thinking it's all about the contacts, or all about the deal flow, or all about the materials, or all about the team you have in place. And then they eventually see typically that structure and tax efficiency are really important, and that gets ignored early on a lot. And similarly with investors, private investors and angel investors, and even kind of newly minted ultra wealthy families that we work with, their experience 2 to 3 years after becoming ultra wealthy is very different. If they become suddenly worth 20 million, 50 million, 100 million plus, they are typically learning more quickly than if they're suddenly worth just 2 million or just making 7 figures a year, even though it's a lot of money, but they learn more slowly that way. But they typically go from not seeing very many deals at all or not being able to invest much at all. So any deal they get shown is potentially exciting, intriguing, and interesting for them to look at. We then find that they evolve a little bit to only wanting to invest in great investments, and typically from those that they already trust or have some connection to, or an industry they have some connection to. And that's kind of the level 2 evolution. The next level is thinking, okay, I want excellent investments only, and I want them to be in a very specific strike zone typically. And otherwise they say no to things. And then the next level down is super tax efficient investments that are typically 1 out of 500, 1 out of 700 of investments they see. So if you're seeing thousands of deals, you can afford to invest in 1 out of every 700 things that get sent to you. If you get sent 7 deals a year, you're probably investing in 2 out of 7. And so there's just a natural evolution of getting more and more deal flow as they get to be more picky. And so if you're going from raising 50,000 to 100,000 at a time, and you want to raise 500,000 at a time, you're going to go to people that are seeing a lot of deals, because people with a lot of money tend to be known to have a lot of money, and then they get a lot of deal flow over time. If you're an investor and you're still moving through this, I would encourage you to think, how do you become more like the sophisticated family office who sees a lot of deal flow, and evolve your investor mindset faster than the amount of deal flow you have would be evolving it naturally. And keep that in mind so you can become more picky on the types of deals you're looking at, and making sure every deal you do is well structured and tax efficient and a 1 out of 700 quality deal. So main point here for those that are looking to close on new investors is that you should be aware that if you want larger check sizes, you're going to have to evolve the structures and the tax strategies you use to make the same progress that you may have made with high net worth investors who maybe don't have as many screens or as much scrutiny on deals because they don't get to see as many per year.